All right, guys, a little something new today. Going into the Goodwill outlet. Today I have a Goodwill BINS haul, or Goodwill outlet, aka the bins, because everything is rolled out in these big blue bins, at least in my area. So this was the bins in Lancaster, PA. This I've only been to twice. This is the second time. The first time it was like super terrible. It's definitely small. This outlet is attached to an actual retail store. Now, my more local Goodwill outlet is standalone. It is not attached to a regular Goodwill retail store. But anyway, I was in Lancaster with my daughter, so I decided to run into the bins real quick. Now, they didn't do any changeovers while I was there. Like I said, this outlet center is rather small, and it was the end of the day. It was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon when we got there. I really wasn't expecting much. Kind of had all that stacked against us, but it ended up being okay. When I am at the bins shopping, I tend to, as the bin pickers say, think outside the box. I mean, I kind of do that anyhow, but I feel like you really have to do that at the bins. And also, if you're not familiar, everything is by the pound. This particular one, I believe it was, I think it was $1.65 if you bought under 20 pounds, and over that was maybe $1.39 or something to that effect. I only got about, I should have brought my receipt in. I can't remember how many pounds, but well, I got like 15 pounds of clothing or like linen type things. And then I bought a pair of shoes, which all shoes are $2.99. And then I bought one book, which was 50 cents because it was a hardcover. So I spent a total of $28 and change. And I will show you what I got. It turned out better than I expected for the time we were there and everything. You know, not like crazy brands or anything, but I think I found some gems. So let me show you. The first thing, I love looking for linens and stuff at the bin. So the first thing I bought, I have to measure this. I'm not sure what size. This I've actually already washed and dried. I like to clean my stuff that comes from the bins, especially, you know, because it's been in the bins. But unless it's something that's like dry clean only or something, there are certain items I won't wash. But anyhow, the rest of the stuff I still have to wash. This has been washed already. This is Bates bedspreads. And I picked it up and I thought it looked vintage. I thought it looked pretty cool. And I decided to look it up real quick. This might be a full size, actually. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm gonna have to measure it. So I looked up Bates bedspreads, and wow, some of them actually sell for a ton of money. So, you know, The bins is also a really good learning opportunity because you're gonna pick something up that you possibly never heard of and you learn. I mean, I've been reselling for 20 years and I am still learning something new every single time I go out. So that is fantastic. Anyway, this looks great. I don't see any like major flaws with it. I am gonna spread the whole thing out on the floor to photograph it, but I should definitely get at least $50 for this, at least. I mean, some of the Bates bedspreads sell for $400 from what I've seen on the comps that I looked up. So anyway, this is like a mint green. I don't know if that is picking up real well. I guess it is, but yeah, this is a mint green and it's got different flecks of color, some red and what looks to be gray, and then the white embroidery. So yeah, Bates bedspreads, kind of cool. Okay, so then I picked up a couple things that I am going to actually use. I picked this up. This is like a bath mat. So this is definitely gonna get washed real well and dried, but I thought it was kind of a nice bath mat. It's got a little bit of wear, but I'm not so worried about that. And what else? Oh, I picked up a towel. This is, of course, gonna get washed too, but I have one section of my basement that every now and then when it rains super, super hard, it gets a little wet. So I like to have towels down to keep it from going into the carpeted area. And I like to find them cheap. So definitely get them cheap at the bins. My daughter, Lindsay, actually found this. This is a Tommy Hilfiger tie. Thought that was pretty nice. And I mean, the weight of this was probably 10 cents. All right, so then I picked this up. It does have a lot of wear to the back, unfortunately. And I didn't even realize that at the time, but this is a vintage 1995 Asics New York City Marathon windbreaker. See, that's got like wear on the back, but you know what? I am still gonna get $25 for this. This is the 25th anniversary, 1994. I mean, the front looks great. Like I said, it's just got that wear on the back. But yeah, I love to find like vintage stuff at the bins. Okay, then I picked these up. These are Band of Gypsies, size small, just like a pair of casual kind of pants, super lightweight. American Eagle shorts. I mean, these are always good sellers for me, so if I can pick them up cheap at the bins, size 4, super stretch. Summer will be here again. And this I thought was really cool. It was really hard to find any kind of comps on anything like that. The belt looked vintage to me. It's a brand called Naranka. It says Naranka USA, but then it says made in China. It looks very vintage-like. It also reminds me of like a calypso dancer type thing almost. So it's this ruffled, I wish the belt would stay together. It's this yellow ruffled skirt. I just really like the way it looked. So, and you know what? For the price, I decided to just go ahead and grab it. This belt will not stay together, so I can pick it up. Try to like stretch it out. So that is the belt. This elastic, I mean, that's like so retro looking. So the belt would go like a little lower than the waist, because that's where the like belt loops are. I don't know. This will look cool on the mannequin. So I just, based on the way it looked, that's why I bought it. This is just a t-shirt, Better Call Saul. I'm not sure. I just kind of grabbed it. I figured this should, this should sell for at least $10. This right here is the Dresden Dolls. It's Winter Tour 2007, 2008. So I like to pick up tour shirts if I can find them. And, you know, at the bins, I will definitely take a chance on stuff because it's just so cheap. So this is a Harry Potter, Books Turn Muggles into Wizards, the Harry Potter Alliance. So that is a Harry Potter t-shirt. You know, Harry Potter definitely has a following. I actually really like the Harry Potter movies. I think I've watched them all except maybe the last 2 or 3. I just don't have a whole lot of time to watch movies, but and then I picked this Chico's. This is just a vest, but it is a size 3. Another pair of American Eagle shorts. These are the midi, these are twill. And then over to the next bag. This is just a Nike Red Sox t-shirt. I think it's XXL. It is XXL. They were trying to sell this for $6.75 in the retail store. So then I grabbed this Rascal Flats Rewind Tour 2014. I do not listen to country. I have no idea if these guys are popular or anything else, but again, it's a tour shirt, so I figure it's got to sell for at least $10, right? I go a little crazy at the bins. Okay, and then I found this Denim & Co. vest. It's like a Sherpa lined, I don't know, is it suede? It feels like it, but it's probably not. It's probably a synthetic. Yeah, it's polyester. But anyway, Denim & Co. sold on QVC. It's in nice condition. Then I picked up 2 men's Brooks Brothers. These were not so wrinkled until I got a hold of them. Brooks Brothers 346. So I believe that is the Brooks Brothers outlet store. But I grabbed 2 of these and they're both the same size. Really good condition, just wrinkled from me shoving them in the bag. So I will lot those together and sell those as a lot. This I thought was really cool. It does have a little spot on the back, so I need to try to get that out. I know Dawn dish soap takes a lot of stuff out, and I also know there's a mixture of Dawn dish soap and like 2 other things that you can make like a paste out of. I don't normally stain treat stuff, but I think this one, I'm going to before I wash it. So anyway, this is Sherry, Miami, Florida, 80, made in Thailand. I don't know. I mean, it looks really vintage to me. Nordic prints. I just thought that the rainbow color was really cool. Doesn't this look vintage? Let me know if you guys know anything about this label right here. Sherry, it looks like an artist palette. So it's a size small. Right there is the little spot. So I don't know. And then I picked this up. This is kind of a cute, it's a vintage Ms. Chouse. It's probably from Josephine. Chouse, however you pronounce that. Made in Hong Kong. Size 7/8, 100% polyester. Now, I believe that a dress like this is probably only going to sell for about $25, but it's a cute, like, feminine print. I think this even has pockets. It does. So, I don't know. It's just almost prairie-like or something. It's a cute vintage dress. So, like I said, I should get at least $25 for that. And then these are a pair of men's PGA Tour 36-32 golf pants. Golf pants will sell for me for, you know, like $15 a pair usually. I've sold several pairs of men's golf pants. These are in like really great condition, no issues. This I actually didn't mean to keep in my car. I was looking for the other one. It's Giant for women. I believe that this is, something, do you guys know what this is? I always come across these at the bins and there's only ever one of them. So I was trying to look for the other one. They clearly must go on your leg. I'm just not sure what they're called. Does anyone know what these are called? And do you know if I could sell just one of them? I'm wondering about that because I was looking for the other one and I had this in my car. I had it like draping off the side and I totally forgot about it when I checked out, but it is so light. Again, this probably cost like 20 cents. But anyway, yeah, I'm not sure what these are called or what their purpose is or anything like that. But I guess that I'm guessing it's something for cycling. So drop it in the comments below if you guys know. So then I picked up this one pair of shoes. None of the others looked appealing. These are Ralph Lauren, genuine leather. And they look like they're in pretty good condition. They have a little bit of wear, nothing crazy, just a pair of loafers, suede loafers, leather lined, and Camilla size 9B. They wanted $7.47 in the actual store. So yeah, I paid like $2.99 for these. That's what their shoes are. All right, then my daughter found this book, which was a really good find. She has an eye for certain things. She is in like the art community. She does a lot of drawing and she watches a lot of people on YouTube and this and that. And she knows that these drawing books are pretty hot. People like to collect them, reference them and stuff like that. So she saw this in one of the bins. Let's see here. The Art of the Lion King. So it's a hardcover book, 50 cents for hardcovers. And she looked it up real quick on eBay. I'm gonna see if this is a first edition. I think it should tell in here somewhere. Lots of art. I'm paging through here. I don't see anything as far as first edition, but I know some of the first editions sell for quite a bit of money. So she looked this up and it looks to sell pretty well. I will have to double check again and see if this is first edition. So that is it. For $28, I think I got quite a bit of stuff. I know it's not, you know, crazy name brands and all of that, but you know what? For the price, I think I'm gonna make a really nice return on all of this stuff. And I am itching to go to my regular BINS location again. I have not been there in over a year now. I used to go usually like twice a month, but I found so much at, you know, yard sales, garage sales, rummage sales. I just haven't really had a need to go to the BINS. I just have a plethora of stuff but it is so much fun. It's so much fun to dig and you just never know what you're gonna find. I mean, that's kind of wherever you go, but I like it. So I definitely think I'm gonna be making a trip there soon once I get a little more caught up on my other recent purchases. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this haul. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and hit that little bell button so you get notifications every time I upload. And until next time.